The double trip for ATC will be really good because they're starting out on defense. So
Yeah,
Sentient and Kane will be really good.
especially sentient. It just gives so much information.
100%. And it looks like they have both trips on A site, and that's where RP is rushing right into.
RP does have a immediate gunfight with he wins that gunfight. Now a 3v2.
Fits are really low here. I'm not sure as to why Cordy isn't healing him. Looks like the heals are now being dished out, but Fitz is still low.
We have both of the defending team holding a site right now. Inpox might have gotten some information there. Sentinel turrets go off. Inpox might be able to get a kill on Bob Grease. And there goes Bob Grease. QWERTY is the last one alive. It's a 1v1.
Brazen here has his eyes on the bomb, decides to go A short here, and that's going to be a round for ATC.
Really good first round there. Lots of gunfights.
Yep. Looks like it's going to be another double trip on A site. They really like doing this. And it's going to work again. RP is going to rush right into those double trips.
Is it a split or are all three of them going here? Pretty sure the Sentient is going somewhere else.
Yeah. He's going to get good info on both B long and mid. He's unaware of Fitz.
Looks like both of the Sentients are going to be in a gunfight here. And down goes Brazen as Fitz takes the win.
Really well played there by Fitz, going off of sound cues to peek just as he starts running. The bomb is planted, and this is
Kane
dangerous. Nin
immediately going for the
is
defuse.
sticking,
Oh, wow.
and that is a round thrifty for RP.
Fitz with 2 kills, I think it was, with a Freyr, right?
Yeah, that was really well played by Fitz there.
Looks like it's going to be the same setup. They're all stacking A.
This is gonna be the first real gun round of this match, so let's see how that turns out. It's another A rush here from Red Pill.
Bob Grease rushes through, sees the Sentient, runs past him into the Kane, who was trying to put down a trip. There goes Kane. 3v1, and Bob kills him. Alright, 2 kills for Bob Grease there. Very good rush by him.
Apparently there's double audio going right now on the stream, so uncheck one of the audio boxes. It's going to be an echo from RP as they get 2 picks immediately there. It's a flawless thrifty here for ATC. A really good rush down A and mid.
2-2. This might be a very close game.
Looks like a mid rush here, and Both Sleepy and Brazen are here. Smoke's
Down
dished
goes
out.
Or.
Brazen's gonna run right into 3 of them. Great trades there. It's a 2v1 in favor of RP. Cordy is going B with the bomb. Gonna get a free site if he goes there right now.
Kane's gonna have to do a retake if they do decide to take B site, which it looks like they are.
Both RP players are healthy. Does not look too good for Nin.
He does have a Crimson though, so it just takes 1 bullet for both of them. This could go either way.
If they both just hide on site and don't give any 1v1s, it's gonna be near impossible for Nin to win. Nin taking it slow here, taking connector control.
Bob Grease gets the position on him. Infox sets down a trip. Not
If I
enough
were
time.
Nin, I would just save the gun here. Why is he still fighting? You know.
Well, Infox is gonna push along. Let's see if that. Wow, there
It's
goes
an early
Pop.
first pick.
Very good kill by Ninpox. Harry's up too. Ooh, Ninpox whiffs
Ooh, what
on
a
Hera.
flick!
But Harrigan dies anyways to Or. Looks like a 2v1 here. And there he goes. Wow. Good positioning by Or. Just did not expect him to be there at all.
Yeah, I felt like the A rushes were only working for RP because of Bob's aggressiveness into A short, taking that early control. But now that round, they just didn't have that aggressiveness, so it just didn't pan out for them. Now it looks like they're gonna change it up, going B site. Bob Grease immediately taking control of that site.
Looks like if you play too passive here, you lose the round. That seems to be the deciding factor.
Yeah, because there's not really a lot of info that both of these teams can gather unless they walk into trips here. Or sorry, RP can't gather much info because it's really hard to gather info on attack without like silo or proto, you know?
Looks like it's gonna be a 2v1. Let's see if this Kane can clutch up. He's already
It
failed.
is unaware,
Wow.
and that's wow.
I don't know how he didn't hear him there. Bob Grease was running and jumping.
Yeah.
Down goes Brazen. Bob Grease being very aggressive, going towards middle.
Yeah, and it's 100% been working out for him.
Wow, Bob is already really deep, almost gonna swing CT. And there goes the round. 5-3 here in favor of Bob Grease's team. I'm not sure exactly what the teams are.
All three members of RP looking to take a long control. The nade is going to stall them out.
And Pox
Not a
is
lot
down.
of damage though.
This looks like a very easy side take for our RP here. It's like
Brazen is looking to even numbers out here.
did manage to get a few shots on that Hera, but he also got damaged very bad by Bob Grease. Down goes Brazen.
Sleepy in a very tough 1v3 scenario.
Bob flashed himself on accident. And there
And he
goes.
peeks into three members of RP. It's gonna be 6-3 now.
ATC is really gonna have to pick up the pace here and start doing some rounds, otherwise it's gonna turn into a blowout really quickly.
Yeah. Curious as to see when they use their timeouts. Eco rush down mid here for Brazen and Aora. Nade pushes them back. And a flash as well.
Bob throwing out util here. Inpox is gonna be walking down.
Nin still has a long control. This take will be very difficult for RP unless they have a long control.
Fits in a 1v2. Also very low, so this could go really badly. Wow, dies to the trip mine by Ninpox on long. That's why Kane is such a versatile operator or agent, because all of his trip mines can be placed anywhere and do a decent amount of damage.
Yeah, it really catches people off guard too when they're in those 1vx scenarios.
I just feel like they're so locked in with trying to kill them that they just don't think about the trips.
Yeah.
Wow, Gordy was in there and Horde just didn't see him for a second.
Bob Grease is unaware of Brazen currently flanking him.
He knows there's one in sight. Down goes. Wow. That was a really good flank by Brazen there. Took out both of them. Won the round for ATC.
6-5, very close. Could go either way.
If ATC keeps up their momentum, they can just take another round and then their game will be tied.
I will say it will be much harder for them on attack though, because they have double trips, no intel gathering operator, and result.
I agree. They do have a very intel-based team here, and I don't know how that will play out on offense, where they don't get access to the sites until after the round has started.
Bob Grease hopping on over to A short. Aora takes down one. Takes out two. And that is going to be the round there. 6-6 tied up at the half.
Okay, the teams have switched roles now, and let's see how the teams can do on the opposite role.
It's going to be 3 members of ATC rushing down into 2
They have
members of
out their
RP. Bob agrees with him with the shot there. He gets out as well. And he's going to be alarmed by the trip there that was broken by Aora. Hopping, trying to get information for his team.
Bob sees that he's
Gets
there. Air's
info.
gonna go back down A long. Fitz
He's
is
going to
waiting.
be meted by Fitzar here. Sitting in this corner. I wonder if he'll notice.
Oh, may have just seen him there. Fitz became closer. Wow, okay. Fitz with very good positioning there.
A save round coming in for ATC. Trying to rush down A again.
Looks like most of them are gonna be on Deagles.
Cordy, I don't know what he's looking at.
I'm not sure. Not exactly sure what Cordy was trying to do there. Maybe listening for audio, but or was there.
Yeah. Switzer with 1 pick and quickly gets wiped out by Nin, who had a Crimson that he picked up earlier.
That Crimson was really good for this round, especially when they were saving.
Oh yeah, also make sure to like show the leaderboard
Yeah.
at the pre-round.
Or he kills
It's-
Fitz, who was using an infuser. Bob Grease
Yeah.
gets 2.
Aora slow walking up to A again.
Is he gonna be able to pull off this 1v2? RP Sentinel is down, so if there is any turrets anywhere, that info will not be of any use. Or
Grease
grabs the bomb.
definitely heard that. Aora is going to be rotating to B site now. Yeah, Bob Grease and Cordy have no clue right now, so it's gonna be a free plant if Aora rushes quick enough.
Both of RP on the other side of the map. Let's see if he can get this plant down before they notice. Or fully rushing into sight, and he's gonna start planting. This is gonna be a retake situation for RP.
Both Bob and Cordy have to be really careful in clearing all these corners. Aora sitting in an off angle, but that's not enough. Bob Grease gets the tap.
Seems like Bob is
Bomb defused.
fairly good at using Zolt and using him to position his body in a way that makes it harder for him to get killed.
Yeah, jumping Zolts are very hard to counter. Hard to get that initial shot on them, so.
8-7 here in favor of RP. We're gonna be on a timeout here for 60 seconds. ATC fully rushing mid. Down goes Fitz. It's now a 3v2. Cordy and Bob Priest. Down goes Windbox 2v2.
Brazen with a plan for CT. It's going to be very good for him as he has 2 turrets set up here.
One turret goes down. Brazen now has a lot of information. Wow, good flick by
Cordy with a
Cordy.
nice shot there.
It is now
It's gonna be
9-7 in favor of
9-7
RP.
here.
Bomb defused.
Grease taking early mid control, walks through a molly, and takes out both tricks.
One of RP's turrets did go off on A, so that would give them some information. Looks like ATC does have full A control now.
On a half buy, getting the bomb down is really crucial for that extra money. Bob Grease running onto the side, does not see Brazen.
Wow.
Oh,
Good trade there by Orr. Another
yeah,
good kill.
they still don't know where Brazen is. They're gonna be circling around.
Cordy's getting on the diffuser. Cordy kills one, and then dies to Brazen. Very good try by Cordy there. A flash and a molly coming out from trade. 2v2 here. Cordy kills Brazen. Bomb is going to be planted on A.
Okay, we're here in a 1v2. Still winnable. Fitz here has a chancer. He's able to isolate the ones. That's one there. Aw, and Cordy gets the shot on him.
Wow, Cordy swung right after his teammate went down, which was a pretty good play by him.
Bomb defused.
Fitz running Freyr half shield. Looks like he's gonna be saving.
It's giving up a lot of initial space here.
Fitz has to play really safe because he does have a worse gun.
Yup, he gets lit up. And Aora now stuck in a 1v2. Fitz backing up again.
Lots of util coming out from Bob Grease here. He does die. That's Sentinel on the ground.
Fitz needs to get a gun here. Going to be very hard to retake with a Freyr and with some of your health taken away.
Fitz
The
has no
obstacle
shield.
very fast here.
I don't think Fitz
Unaware of where
knows.
Aora is.
He did not hear that?
Is he playing with his sound on? Yeah.
Multiple flashes.
Lots of nades being thrown out here. Aubrey stuck in this
Fitz
little corner.
catches Aora off guard as he tried to rotate to middle. Brazen is already deep A long. Bob has to take out Nimpox if he wants to finish this round. Down goes Nimpox. Bob was still 113 HP.
Fritzer with a nice shot there on Brazen.
Bomb defused.
Half by here from ATC.
Bob
Fitzer
pushing A
has
long.
been enjoying a lot of these small buys with the Chancer and a lot of nades here. Not sure why. Bob Grease already has A short control as well as mid control. It's deep into their spawn here.
Lots of utility coming out from both teams.
Bob Grease decides to flank them from their spawn. Decides not to, actually.
2v2. Ninpox rotating around. Probably gonna go CT.
Aora sitting at a cheesy angle.
Ninpox might have a really good flank here. Bob Grease kills him.
Going to be a Zolt versus Zolt here.
Aor is really pushed up onto that little barrier there. Bob Grease sees him. It's a gunfight. Bob is at 72 HP. And still kills
Wow.
Aor. Wow. Really good shots from
Wow.
Bob Grease there.
Match point now for Red Pill, and it looks like ATC are gonna be in trouble. They don't have too much money.
Especially in a match point scenario, you really need to have money if you want to have a chance at clutching around. And since they don't have money, it's going to be even harder for them to win this round and stop Red Pill from taking it.
Yeah. Looks like they're gonna bum rush mid here. Right into Bob Grease's eyes. Gonna be a lot of util early on already. Pushing RP out.
Bob Grease is already in spawn. Down goes Brazen, who had his knife out, not expecting Bob to be that close. Aor recovers bomb and runs towards B.
Going to be Aora, the leader of ATC, to clutch us up for his team. Sitting in spawn with a Vindicator and a Dream. Let's see if he can clutch up.
When the entirety of Red Pill has Crimson and Aor is stuck with